Hey Antonio, I know every game, there's lessons to be learned and everything like that. Just curious, you and the staff, is there anything you guys would have done differently at the end of the game in retrospect as you kind of went over everything, coming home?
No,
Hey, Antonio, on that last play, did you think the play was blown dead?
we heard a whistle on our sideline.
AP, what's your general takeaways from how Aiden performed yesterday?
Thought he competed. I thought for what we knew we was getting with Spags and that defense, that he stood in the pocket, made some tough throws, took some hits, took the shots down the field like we wanted. We had some opportunities to take shots down the field. He threw them. And I thought our skill guys did a hell of a job competing and making some really big plays for us.
Antonio, going back to the hearing a blown whistle, is that something that you guys will take to the league, to try to voice your argument?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get like we normally do. We do that every game. I mean, typically anywhere from 3 to 5 questions, and then we'll get a letter within 24 to 36 hours, and we'll read it and learn from it.
I think you guys had a season high in sacks and the quarterback pressures yesterday. What was the reason for that success that you saw?
Well, we just talked about being relentless. No different every year we play Kansas City with Patrick. It takes everybody. It can't be the Max Crosby show. And I thought yesterday, just the overall rush coordination, the rush plan, the strain, the finish, 44, 9, 69. I thought they all had some great opportunities, some great rushes. We were winning. We talked about our role players, stepping up and beating their role players. And I thought there was really good examples of it. And I thought, from the pressures that PG was calling, I thought we were just relentless from start to finish.
Coach, throughout the game, you just talked about how much Aiden was able to stand in the pocket and really withstand that pressure. A lot of times throughout the game, he was able to move around the pocket, look just a little bit more mobile. How much, do you think that will play a factor in how the offense can continue to improve throughout the season with him just continuing to feel pressure and be more aware?
I just think, just getting Aiden out there and getting more and more reps. I don't even think he has 17 starts yet in his career. So coming back after a 5-6 week layoff, and just being sharp, throwing the ball mentally. I mean, he was totally engaged and understood what we need to do, especially in that 2-minute drive. I thought he did a really good job there. I thought he commanded the offense. It was really good to see him. I think he broke the pocket. It was a penalty on one play, but he did break the pocket, scrambled for a little bit, probably career high in rushing there for him. That was good to see, man. And I listen, I just love the way our guys competed. I love the attitude, the accountability that everybody played with throughout the game and kept their chin up, in a tough loss.
What's the message to the team after a game like that last night? What do you tell them to?
Yeah, hey, proud of them, man. Love the effort, the dedication, determination. I actually sent the staff, or pretty much our whole organization, a text last night. I appreciate everybody's effort, dedication, commitment, and fight that they showed this week. On a short week, going to Kansas City, 10+ underdogs, with a chance to win the game there at the very end.
Hey, Antonio, as a former linebacker yourself, how tough of an assignment would it be to cover Brock Bowers?
I wouldn't want him. I'll point to the guy next to me. I'll go look for a single digit or one of them DBs. And you see it, to be honest. It's the last couple of weeks, right, with Pat Surtain and this week McDuffie and the safeties. They're not putting really too many linebackers on him throughout the game. And now we're seeing double teams and, them really shifting their zone to him. And I'll be honest, I don't really think it matters, man. I think we got a really special player on our hand. And I know he's doing a hell of a job statistically. That doesn't really help us winning games right now, but he's having an outstanding year. And more importantly, man, just seeing the smile on his face, the way he's competing, the attitude, the fight. I mean, even, late in that game, hitting that seam ball, giving us an opportunity to get down there again to kick a game-winning field goal. Just no fight in this kid, man. I just love it. And he's the same guy every day. We get off the plane, he's got his shorts and his black shorts and his black T-shirt on. He's ready to roll and get ready for work the next day.
Then how important is that connection that he's going to make with Aiden? I see that, yesterday it looked like they'd been playing together forever.
Well, I think that's a credit to both players, just putting time in, even on a short week, working after practice, talking. Aiden is a pretty good communicator. He's done a really good job of that since he's gotten back. And Brock just works. If you ask Brock to be here today on the day off, he'll be here and he'll be out there throwing the ball, playing pitch and catch. So, I think all that stuff is growing. And I really look at our whole receiving core and our skill guys. Jacoby back-to-back weeks has had really good games. Trey Tucker, getting him going. That was really good to see that, you know, we've been talking about taking shots. I know we talked about a lot of my pressers, us throwing the ball down the field. Really good to see him make that play, run after the catch, and get in the end zone. So, man, I'm really excited about, you know, what these guys are doing with especially a young core group of guys.
All right, AP, I think that's it.
All right, guys.
Appreciate your time.
Have a happy holidays, man. See y'all next week.